Islamic clergy, the very controversial one who has been negotiating with bandits, Agamiu has sent a serious message to President Muhammadu Buhari, warning him seriously. He said, if my child is adopted, I will lock down Aso Rock. Hey, Gamiu is not joking at all, because, yesterday he apologized to Goodluck Jonathan, says that after prayers yesterday, he told the people that he was one of those who called for Goodluck Jonathan to be removed from office, that insecurity was on top of the roof. And if he doesn't call for Buhari's resignation, his own conscience and life will not be speaking well for him. Well, he went on to say that it is time for Muhammadu Buhari to leave the seat of power, since he has shown again and again that he has no capacity to change the narrative of what is on ground. In that sense, a strong message to President Muhammadu Buhari: say, listen, if my child is kidnapped, you will understand what it means for Aso Rock to be locked down. He said he will lock it down. Lock down. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. If my child is adopted, I will lock down Aso Rock. Gamiu to President Muhammadu Buhari. Popular Islamic clergy, Gamiu, has expressed that he would lock down the seat of power, Aso Rock, if his child is kidnapped. He stated this while speaking in an interview with BBC Pidgin on Friday. Speaking during the interview, the Islamic clergy reiterated his view that ransom should be paid to bandits to free their captives. Recall that on Wednesday, the clergy urged the Central Bank of Nigeria to pay 100 million demands of the adopters of the Greenfield University student kidnapped in April. On Friday, Gamiu spoke again on the issue, stating that the federal government has to choose between the opinion of saving the lives of students or paying the 100 million. Life versus material. That is how you will look at it. It is the absolute responsibility of the government to protect lives. And we have lives. We have 100 million, which is at stake, of people, 17 innocent children, he said. I can't imagine if my child is there or one of them. I can never keep quiet. I will go to Aso Rock, and if my child is there, and I will lock down the seat of power. They are our children too. And that's why I am speaking. And I'm speaking to the government. What is 100 million naira? Why can't the president issue and tell the Central Bank of Nigeria to pay, so that these children can be freed and go to their parents? Free these children, then face them in the open. Whatever action you have to take on the bandits, do it. But the 100 million should be paid. I do not want to struggle or stress I don't want to come between bandits and the lives of these innocent people. This is just a simple logic. It does not require any rocket science, logistic investment. How can you play with lives? You can play with your money, but you can't play with people's lives. When it's gone, it's gone. There is nothing to bring it back. They just went to study. What is wrong in them going to study and having their education? If this government play with the life of my child, I will shut down Aso Rock. I will not even look behind when I do these things. Wow. This is really Gamiu speaking and saying, my dear, this is what he would have done if he was one of the parents. He said this while in prayers. The Muslims are fasting this period, so they meet periodically. They meet almost every day to pray. It was during one of these prayer sessions on an interview with BBC. BBC also published some of the things he said, which is really controversial and causing serious, controversies over the country. This is Gamiu now telling the president that Buhari is very lucky his child is not one of them. He said because he would have gotten a serious, he would have lashed back on this present venture he has, picked on as the president of the country. It was the same Gamiu yesterday who sent an apology to Goodluck Jonathan, saying that it is time for him to apologize to Goodluck Jonathan because he was one of those who called for Goodluck Jonathan to be taken out as the president of the country. He said, but apparently Goodluck Jonathan is even better than what we have today. Many of them have come out to apologize. Quite a number of them has come out to apologize to Goodluck Jonathan. However, do they mean it? Because what is happening in the north is still happening. you'll be surprised to go to the north and see how, children are being, I mean, the maltreatment and all that is unprecedented. There are still children sleeping on the streets. There are still women, I mean, not just in the north, all across the country. There are no provision for people's children. There are no provision for lives and property safety to ensure that people are safe. People just do as they please, do as they choose, and nobody is watching the affairs of the country, looking after people, ensuring that things are done decently and in order. As a nation, as a country, if we really want things to be done properly, we have to get on with it. For instance, in this country, there are no system in place to ensure, transparency. Things are being done. There is, audits. Offices are being, watched and understood to know who and what is doing what, and ensuring that the person giving that contract executes it, and at what point the contract is supposed to be, inaugurated and all that, released so that the public can use it. There are no such things. Rather, what we are seeing now is that people's children are being kidnapped and parents are being demanded for money. You see, when you look at all that is happening, you know that we have a failed state, a very failed state. Muhammadu Buhari is not the person who was supposed to rule this country. It was a mistake, a very serious one, a grave mistake. If Nigerians think about it, they feel like crying because things have gone from bad to worse. It's not just a statement, but it's a fact, and everybody's wondering how did we get here? How exactly did we get here? How? When did we get here? You see, so these are the causes of why the nation, is seemingly divided, and there are no people in place to ensure that, things are done decently and in order. As you look at things are just going from bad to worse. There is no president. What we hear is presidency. Exactly who is presidency? For goodness sake, we did not vote in Garuba Shehu. For goodness sake, we did not vote in Lai Mohammed. For crying out loud, none of these people were part of our own, whatever, when we are voting. So how come they are the one calling the shot now for the nation? So when you look at the way things are, you know that Nigeria is in a position that we really need God. Okay, we need God. Otherwise, we don't know. The country is just tipping over, and nobody is coming out to say these are not right. The demons we have in Aso Rock, the likes of Garuba Shehu and the Lai Mohammed, who keep deceiving Nigerians, are still there. Leave us a comment. Let's hear from you. God bless you. Bye for now.